name is Chris Cashman. I'm Executive Vice President and Chief Commercial Officer here at MiMedx. We're here to promote National Men's Health Week, and we're very pleased to support and participate in the Drive for Men's Health in collaboration with the Pure Clinic, which is positioned to bring awareness of men's health issues and encourage men to make healthier living a priority. National Men's Health Week is June 15th through the June 20th, and we're pleased to kick it off here in Marietta at the MiMedx facility this morning. The purpose of Men's Health is to heighten the awareness of preventable health problems and encourage early detection and treatment of disease among men. This week gives healthcare providers, public policymakers, media, and individuals an opportunity to encourage men to seek regular medical advice and early treatment for disease and injury. To promote National Men's Health Week, Dr. Brombaugh and Dr. Parkatel, co-directors of the Pure Clinic, will drive an electric Tesla from Claremont, Florida to New York City to California. They started yesterday and they'll culminate next Saturday, June 20th in Los Angeles. They will only stop to recharge the Tesla every 150 to 200 miles, not hours, miles. During these stops, they'll take part in educational lectures and activities to raise awareness for men's health. The physicians are also accompanied by a video team which will post short podcasts at every stop, which they promote on their own website and social media platforms. We at MiMedx are very pleased to be a sponsor. MiMedx is focused on developing and providing innovative, regenerative biomaterials and bioactive tissue products that help the body heal itself. The Drive for Men's Health touches all segments of our business in raising awareness across multiple segments, diseases, and injuries that both our AmnioFix and EpiFix products are used for. A couple examples would be healing leg and foot ulcers in the diabetic patient, in urology, improving incontinence and potency in men undergoing radical prostatectomy procedures, in sports medicine, helping to heal soft injuries, and in all types of surgical procedures, our regenerative tissue products are prominent in enhancing healing. At this time, I'd like to introduce our guest speakers, and I'll then turn it over to Marlene DeSimone, our Senior Vice President of Corporate Strategic Development. First, Dr. Parakatal, co-director of Pure Clinic at South Lake Hospital in partnership with Orlando Health. He will be speaking about this event and his experience with our AmnioFix product and future perspectives with AmnioFix and his focus in chronic groin pain. Thank you for being here, Doctor. Next, we'll hear from Greg Bolden, the Men's Health Coordinator for DeKalb County's Board of Health and board member of the Georgia Diabetes Coalition, which focuses on several men's health initiatives. He'll be speaking about diabetes and the importance of managing all aspects of this disease. Thanks for being here, Mr. Bolden. Thanks again for all of you joining us. And now I'm going to turn it over to Marlene. She's going to talk briefly about our consumer, patient, and partnership initiatives to improve our awareness and education around our product portfolio. Marlene?
Good morning. Yes, I just elevated there a little. Thanks, Chris, and thanks to Dr. Parakatal and Dr. Brombaugh and Greg Bolden for being here this morning. Isn't this car great? Look at that, awesome. This is a great journey that they're taking on behalf of men's health initiatives, and we are very proud and honored to be a part of this and be a sponsor in this event. MiMedx is very committed to educating consumers, caregivers, and patients across all the various disease segments that Chris just mentioned for both our AmnioFix and EpiFix products. We have been in partnership with the American Diabetes Association for the last year, and recently we supported the Tour de Cure here in Atlanta, a bike race, to educate and support patients and caregivers in diabetes. In addition, we've also supported the Diabetes Expo and the Step Out Walks that they do, and we'll do that again this year at Turner Field in the fall. For all these events, we educate on prevention, the risk of foot ulcers in diabetic patients. We conduct foot screenings to help patients understand and get referred to a proper healthcare professional for treatment, and then we inform them on the benefits and possible treatment options with EpiFix. We just launched a new patient educational campaign called Get Back to Active Duty. We are very proud to support our veterans and our Department of Defense. They give so much to serve our country, and we similarly want to give them good products to serve their needs. This is for soft tissue injuries with our AmnioFix product as a potential treatment. We also continue to educate on how AmnioFix may provide a benefit to improve their quality of life as it relates to restoring continence and potency and sexual function following a radical prostatectomy. As part of this effort and to complement it, we will also be engaged this fall in the education of men around Prostate Cancer Awareness Week. With that, I'd like to invite Dr. Parakatal to join us.
Thank you so much for giving us the opportunity, and I'm speaking here today on behalf of my partner in crime, Dr. Brombat, as well. We'd really like to thank you guys for your support. What we're trying to do is get guys to take ownership of their health and focus on taking better care of themselves. And as guys, we love our cars and we take better care of our cars than we do our own bodies. And so our hope is to try to get guys to do a double take and realize that all the effort and time they spend on their cars, spend a little bit of time on our own health, and we'll go a long way. So that's the premise of this. When you walk into an Apple store, what is it that you're buying? Essentially, Apple is there telling you that we're innovative, we challenge the norms, we're intelligent, and we use science and technology to improve the future. And they tell you, by the way, we happen to make iPads, iPhones, and iWatches. Please buy one of those. And the concept is very powerful. It's the why of what we do. And so, with the same concept, we thought, what if we partner with a few companies and we look at the future and think about how we're going to impact the future in a really meaningful way. And our partners are really companies that develop products that are looking towards the future, how we can change healthcare for patients, really improve outcomes. And I really believe that AmnioFix is one of those products that really is going to revolutionize the way we think about wound healing, tissue regeneration, and some of the other applications that we're involved with. We use it for a very unique application. If you look at our website, it's called myballshurt.com. Come straight to our website. And so we specialize in chronic groin and testicular pain. And so it's a topic that most people don't want to talk about. We'll never be famous because we'll always be the secret wink. We take care of a lot of high-profile patients, but I always joke that the orthopedic surgeons and the wound care specialists always get the glory, but urologists, I think my mom still goes around saying that I'm a kidney surgeon. And she hasn't quite come around to saying urologist. And so, we do a job that needs to be done, and there's a real unmet need. But when you look at it from an important standpoint, what we've shown is, Dr. Brombat and myself decided to specialize in a very focused area. It's like everything in life, you can't be the best at everything, but if you focus on one or two things, you can really achieve excellence in those fields. And so we decided to specialize in this difficult condition, guys with chronic groin and testicular pain. Did a lot of research, and we found specific nerves in the spermatic cord that have Wallerian degeneration that we think is what causes this pain. And we've developed a whole sequence of treatments to treat these guys. Now, in that sequence of treatments, one of the procedures we do is something called targeted denervation of the cord, where we go in and cut specific nerves. We then use the AmnioFix material to protect the cord, to decrease neuronal formation, and also to prevent scarring of the cord. And we've seen significant improvements in the patient outcomes with this material. Now, this is just an example of what AmnioFix can be used for. In urology, we can also use this for prostate cancer surgery, prostate removal, to improve outcomes with incontinence and erectile dysfunction issues post-op. And I think this is just the beginning of the application and the uses of AmnioFix. So again, we're very grateful to be here today. We're strong supporters of MiMedx and AmnioFix. We really believe in the technology and what it brings to the table in terms of future potential. And we look forward to many more years of future partnership. And please follow us on driveformenshealth.com as we travel across the country. It's really just a symbolic gesture to really push men to take responsibility and take care of themselves. And I hope that someday this will get more exposure for the company as well, in showing that you guys really fit in that profile of future products, technology and innovation to make a better tomorrow. And with that, I'm going to end. Thank you very much.
Now we're going to hear from Dr. Greg Bolden. Greg?
Good morning.
Good morning.
This is an opportunity for us to really take a really hard look at men's health. You know, one of the things that we do at the DeKalb Board of Health is we actually address men's health from the mental, chronic disease, and the built environment aspects of it. We look at the whole picture. As a member of the board for the Georgia Diabetes Coalition, which is a partnering agency with the American Diabetes Association, we look at diabetes and its effect on the entire body. Oftentimes people look at this as a high blood sugar. You know, if you have diabetes, what do you have? You have high blood sugar. You know, but it's more than that. Diabetes actually affects just about every aspect of the body. One of those areas that we look at are the feet. And a lot of people actually forget about checking their feet. So what we do is we encourage them to actually check their feet on a daily basis. If you can't, bring your foot up to look at your actual foot, we actually encourage you to get a mirror so that you can actually take a look at your feet. What you're looking for abnormalities within your foot. It may be a sore, it may be a little bump, but anything that's out of the normal within your feet, we want you to take a look at and address it quickly. And what we say is that you can't just actually manage this disease on your own. We actually encourage you to have ongoing conversations with your healthcare provider, but not just with your healthcare provider, but with your healthcare provider, your pharmacist, your nutritionist, so that we can manage the disease. The thing about it, diabetes, is that if you manage it, you live a long, healthy life, active life. We encourage you to be active. But if you don't manage it, some of the things that can happen is your blood can become acidic, and you can lose your eyesight. You can lose your kidney function. And for men, because this is National Men's Health Month and we're kicking off National Men's Health Week, you can lose your sexual function. Now, when I say that, it often gets men's attention, because what they want to do is they worry about that more than they worry about their eyes and their feet. But what we like to do is we have to encourage you to take control of your diabetes and be an active participant in managing your diabetes. If you want more information, what I'd like to encourage you to do is that go and look at the American Diabetes Association's website at diabetes.org. And if you want to get involved, if you're living here in Georgia and you want to get involved locally, go to the Georgia Diabetes Association's website at gdctoday.org. And for your men, if you're listening out there and you're in DeKalb, I want you to consider getting involved with our event activities at the DeKalb Board of Health, and just go to our social media at Healthy DeKalb and put the hashtag DeKalbManUp and be an active participant in your diabetes management. If you do that, I can almost guarantee you that you're going to live a good, long, healthy, active life. All right, thank you very much.
We about to go somewhere fun!
Guys, so we're running a little late as usual.
It's very much. So we're gonna go straight. Yeah, we're gonna go straight. We're gonna go to the location.
How
Booyah.
long did that take?
Well, it took 4 years.
4 years?
Yeah. So I identified this patient in my clinic who had some scalp cancers